Alright everyone, welcome back to another day of Kaldheim Spoilers. We are going over for today, the 13th. Not a lot of spoilers, but this might be the last video I make, at least until I continue my top 10s. These spoiler videos don't seem to be doing that well, so I'll probably just wait to make another one, or until I decide just to start doing deck tech videos about it, or a top 10 video for Kaldheim. So we have a common here, Dusk Wielder, 1 mana Black Elf Berserker. With a boast ability of 1, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Don't really know how well that's going to do. We have King Herald's Revenge. 3 mana green sorcery until end of turn. Target creature gets +1 for each creature you control and gains trample. It must be blocked this turn if able. Get a bunch of cards here that need translations, but they just look like commons and uncommons. We do have this card though. We have Cyclone Summoner, 7 mana blue giant wizard. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, return all permanents except for giants, wizards, and lands to their owner's hand. So very good for that tribe. I'm starting to see a lot of giant support, but we see now we have giant and wizard support. We already saw a couple of those. Would like to see what else they do with that. We get a blue-red 5 mana saga, Battle of Frost and Fire. The first lore counter says Battle of Frost and Fire deals 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. The second lore counter lets you scry for 3. And the third lore counter, whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater this turn, you draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So you get more giant support there. And it looks like we're going to have a giant wizard theme after all, because blue and red just means we're going to have some kind of spell slinger thing to back it up. We have Draugr's Helm, a 2 mana black equipment. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 3 mana. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie berserker creature token, then attach Draugr's Helm to it. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Manache. Wings of the Cosmos, 1 white mana. Instant, target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Untap it. Pretty cool. We have a vehicle, Funeral Longboat, 2 mana, 3/3 with Vigilance, crew 1. So we are going to see the return of vehicles. I wasn't the biggest fan of them when they first were introduced back in Kaladesh. I don't know, because having vehicles in a fantasy-themed game just seemed kind of odd. We have Goldvein Pick, 2 mana equipment. The equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. And we get a saga here that needs a translation. We have another card after this that needs a translation too. We have Bears of Litiara, 3 mana green-blue saga. First lore counter, create a 2/2 shapeshifter token with Changeling. Second lore counter, any number of target shapeshifter creatures you control have base power and toughness of 4. Choose target creature or planeswalker. Each creature with 4 or more power that you control deals damage equal to its power to that permanent. So it's going to synergize with those Changelings. But I don't really know how good that's going to be. And then we get a 2 mana blue instant Mystical Reflection. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time that at least 1 creature or planeswalker enters the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature. And it has a foretell cost of 1 blue. So it's basically just an instant that can make anything a clone, which is kind of an odd thing to do because I think clones are already pretty efficient. Like we have 4 mana clones. Paying 2 in addition to the mana that you would pay for another creature seems like kind of a pain. But if you have more of an instant or sorcery-based deck, it might be a good card to have. And then we have Battle for Bredegard, which we already saw this card. I don't know what's up with this site. It seems to like giving us the same cards over and over again. But this is the saga that you create a 1/1 white Human Warrior creature token, then a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token, and then the third lore counter lets you choose any number of artifact tokens and or creature tokens you control with different names, and then you get another copy of those tokens. Clarion Spirit, a 2 mana white spirit, a 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Again, I've said this before, that's just something I'm not really interested in. You have to cast a lot of spells just to do this consistently. I would much rather have something I can repeatedly abuse. And then we have Narfree Betrayer King. Now, we had a Snow Commander option, and I thought that was great. Back on Monday, we looked at that. And I think it's good. You have 3 colors to choose from, but this is a 5 mana blue-black 4/3 legendary snow creature zombie wizard. This guy looks pretty cool. Other snow and zombie creatures you control get +1/+1, has an ability of 3 snow mana. Return Narfree Betrayer King from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. He's just a pretty cool looking lord for your zombie and snow creatures. But other than that, I don't know how powerful that's going to be. And it looks like we just get a 3/2, 3-mana Berserker Dwarf guy. So anyway, guys, that looks like it's going to be it for today, the 13th. Stay tuned because very soon I'll probably be doing deck techs. And I will definitely be doing a top 10 for this set. I love the cards in it. I love the Skyrim theme that we have here. It just looks really refreshing, and I'm tired of going back to the same old planes like Zendikar and Theros, and I want it to be believable. I want it to feel like it has its own theme, and it's not just some crazy random stuff like with Ikoria. But anyway, you let me know what you think about these cards. Void here signing off. See you all next time.